Kapa way you do one and so that Mama, we're going to you know we're going to work. Sorry, Santa said I don't go to one and they want Yakabo we talk about it, we pass all, Papa, you see, I miss up a camopo. What do I want to get a sooner? Young mess at the world, young just at the world. Yavana at the world. What do Mary, why do the one and so that way? Mary, why do the one and so that they are a greater? Canumbo, you can have a greater, what a greater. I don't know what a greater. Anyway, with you, we're going to have. But many will be the book on it. Also, God knows if you, Papa, say, go away, what a greater. Waloko, in my country need to be reunited for the betterment of our resources. Cannot you see the money we have? Why can you people come together? What will it take for the cocos to reunite in my country? Is there anything difficult that we gonna come back in my country to discuss? Do you want to be remembered as one of those that are trying to defend him? The young people must come together. In my country is all we have. The young people must come together. In my country is all we need. From Bele to Tua River. In my country is all we have. From Buya District to Zoge. In my country is all we need. From Sani Poli to Pienga. In my country is all we have. From Secretary to Yahweh Mislon. In my country is all we need. From Babi District to Pienloru. In my country is all we need. This is power.
Let me welcome you to the Magnificent Abraka Talk Show. Here we discuss the truth. Tonight, if it will cost 2 hours of my time, of the Liberian people time, we'll be able to dissect the data. We'll be able to make the necessary corrections where ADD went wrong, where Honorable Nyomli Kangan Lawrence went wrong, where Ben Nayure went wrong, when Heron Costa went wrong. So you just sit and just watch. You just sit and just watch, because tonight is tonight. I took 3 days for me to understand the dialectics, and I'll be bringing you guys a breaking news here tonight. What the guys have planned to do, I will be bringing that news. What the Honorable Vice President in waiting, Honorable Jeremiah Pankun, he have already started working. I'll be giving you that news tonight. Tonight, I'll be giving you the news. I'm not giving news. They say. I am giving a emphatic news. Who Jeremiah Pankun met with today. Today, who Mr. Jeremiah Pankun met with. We told you guys that Honorable Jeremiah Pankun, he is a peaceful man. But don't go, sit down, watch this clip, and then from that I will bring you my own analysis.
Costa, not as chairman of the Council of Patriots. I have gone through too much. I am going through too much. And as a human being, I have decided that this is what I'm going to do. And it does not matter what anybody thinks about it, but this is how I feel as a person. We've been involved in this struggle, this advocacy for a better Liberia for too long. 8 years now, we've been involved. We've risked it all. We have lost our businesses. Our lives have been threatened. We have suffered more than most people in the struggle. We find ourselves in an opposition community where we are supposed to hold together and be there for one another, to have a singularity of purpose, a commonality of purpose. But there are elements within the opposition camp who treat me, I'm not speaking for y'all, I'm speaking for me as a human being, a single human being. They treat me, they act to me as if I, Costa, am a threat to them. So therefore, convinced that they hate me, I have decided as a human being that I will not hate them back. But here is what I will not do. I, Henry Pedro Costa, do solemnly swear and promise on this 20, it does not like me, that it hates me, that it tries to undermine the work that I do, I shall not support such a person for president. Let me repeat myself. I, Henry Pedro Costa, as an individual, my one vote, I shall not give it to any political leader whose party has adopted the agenda of fighting to destroy Henry Costa. I will not support you for president. In fact, I will use my gift. I will use my words. I will use my persuasive power to ensure that you do not become president. Let me repeat. Anybody who has made it their business to seek my destruction, to seek my downfall, to celebrate my ordeals, to celebrate my struggles, to undermine the struggle to which we are committed, to which we are given so much, I want to assure you and inform you as of today that I shall do everything within my power to ensure that you do not become president of the Republic of Liberia. That is the promise that I made.
I want the Liberian people to know that we have tried with all efforts what is called the Democratic Alliance of Liberia, with the hope that we will do as was mandated to us by the Liberian people. Unfortunately, we'd like to inform the Liberian people that we have not been successful. And we want to assure the Liberian people that we are committed towards coming together. But we must come together in good faith. We must come together in the interest of Liberia and our international partners, and not in the interest of one or two persons and the desire to hold political office in this country. Henry, you are aware, because we've had the discussion before, and my entire political party knows where I stand.
Mm-hmm.
As a politician, one should never say they only want one position or they will not hold a position. That is why we have remained mute. But you can attest to it, and other members of my political party. And in fact, at the convention, at our national convention in Bangan, we made it clear that it was time for young people to take on the mantle of authority in our political spheres in Liberia. We encourage our the political leader of the Unity Party, Ambassador Boyka, to ensure that his choice for the vice president be a young person who can join him in moving the country forward. We also asking at our convention. To decrease the tenure of the presidency to 4 years. And if he's interested in Liberia, it must start from him to ensure that we don't continue what was started. But we also made it clear that we are not interested in any vice presidency of Liberia. We made it clear, and we want to use this opportunity to say it to all the Liberians that we are not interested. But considering what we have done in the political affairs in Liberia, our party must have a leading role in that decision. No one party owns Liberia. No one party will ever be able to get everything in Liberia again. Gone are the days of the True Weak Party. We must realize that Liberia is owned by everybody, including every political party. So let me put to rest the fear of people that, oh, Brennan Ayue want to be vice president. That's not it. That I do not care to be. What I want is for the former vice president to pick a competent person that can assist him. And in the instance where he's not around, take the leadership of this country and move our country forward. Liberia deserves much better than what she has. And we're committed to fighting for Liberia. You know, when people, never in my lifetime have I seen the position of vice president being campaigned for. You know, I've never seen that. Where in the world do you campaign to be somebody vice president? You don't. But what is annoying is that when people allow this to continue, they lower the bar for the vice presidency. Has been lower to the point where no real meaningful Liberian will want it. You know, so, and you know, again, decisions have to be made, and they must, and all, you know, all the people involved has to be a part of the decision making, not one person or one group. Liberia is for everybody. No matter what tribe you come from, no matter what your social or economic status, you have a place in this process. But the process must be done, and we must ensure that the right person is selected to be the vice president of any group, whether it's Joseph Neiman Boyka, Alexander Cummings, T1 Gonglo, of any of those. They must tell the Liberian people now, who are they carrying as a vice president? We deserve it. We're 7 months from election, and we still have not heard that. This decision is too crucial to be delayed anymore. So we hope that not only Alex Cummings, T1 Gonglo, but also Joseph Neiman Boyka, he has to make the decision, and we have to move forward. But I want the Liberian people to know, approximately 5 years ago, I came up and announced that I didn't have any more. I was not going to attest the presidency again. And there was rumors all around, oh, he's going to be vice president for Joe Boyka. He wants to be vice president. I announced at that point in time that I supported Joe Boyka, and I still do support him today. But we must remember that Liberia can't fulfill any individual, and we must all be committed to Liberia first, and then our choice for the presidency and vice presidency. But let it be known that we have no desire to be vice president. But considering what we've done and where we stand in Liberia, you know, we must have a say in it. And Henry, you know, I want to say one thing before I leave. Oh, people talking, oh, we got the numbers. I want the world to know, and I challenge anybody to challenge me, that the results of the election in 2017 were not the real results. Those numbers were dictated by people. They were manipulated. So nobody must feel in this country that the numbers they got were the actual numbers. These numbers were dictated. So nobody must feel it got so big of a saying in the political fears of this country because of the results in 2017. They were not the actual results. Those elections were rigged. Go ahead, Henry.
Honorable, thank you very, very much. Boyka, you'd like to ask a question? I mean,
yeah, Mr. Uri, I want to come in.
So ask a question so he can answer.
Yeah, Mr. Ure, you keep saying that you don't have interest in becoming a vice president, but you want to be a voice maker. You want somebody, that you think you can put forth. Is there anybody in the ALP apart from you? Is there anybody wishing to be a vice president to Joseph Boakai that is in the ALP?
Boyka, again, they have politicized the vice presidency so much until our younger children, are beginning to not understand what is the vice president. Look, it's not whether I want somebody or not. The vice president position is something that is given constitutionally to the president to decide who he wants for his vice president. True. It's not something, it's not whether I want it or you, Boycott, want it or Henry Kosa want it. It's what the vice president wants. And we all must respect his choice. It's important that we all respect his choice. And people must realize that it's not something you can force him to do. It's not something you can campaign. If the whole Liberia said they want Boycott Kamara to be vice president to Joseph Boycott, and Joseph Boycott doesn't want him, it's insignificant. Joseph Boycott would choose who he wants. No amount of campaigning, no amount of talk show, no amount of rallies will help it. It's a decision by Joe Boycott. Exactly. And look, what I'm saying to you, Boycott, is that we've been in the gutters. In fact, we've received more criticism than even Joe Boycott and his party because of our support to him. Okay? We fought this battle. Even among Unity Party, when they didn't see the vision that Joe Boycott could be president, we saw it. And all these people who are running now and claiming, but after the first round during the 2017 election, most of them went to CDC. Then elected Joseph Boycott. We stood there with him. We started a coalition there to ensure that we win the second round. They went against us. They went against us. Most of them went to.
Now, here is it. Here is it. Mr. Bernard, you would think that Joseph Nima Boakai had the supreme power to select whosoever that he wants to select. But that person should be a younger person. That person should be a younger person, but not Costa. That person should be a younger person. So the decision lies within the purview of the former vice president on who to choose. Now, when the former vice president went to him, Mr. Yuri, to tell him that I have chosen Jeremiah Kwankun, this man was sitting and talking. This man was sitting and talking today. What talking to? What telling his partisan, who told his partisan to not attend that program? He was the same man sitting down. Let me take my diagram. He was the same man sitting down, saying that Joseph Nima Boakai had the power to choose whosoever that he want to. Now the man choose Jeremiah Kwankun, then you are annoyed. The man choose Jeremiah Kwankun only because he never chose Costa. You are vexed up. You are vexed up. But look, I understand your feelings. We understand your feelings. We understand it. We do. But one thing that I can say, That ticket is a formidable ticket. That ticket is a win-win ticket. That ticket, you hear Mr. Ure criticizing Nyamblikanga Lawrence that she has campaigned for vice presidency. You hear it from him. I'm not saying it. You hear it from him. Saying, Nyambli, I don't know where now people are canvassing for vice presidency. That Nyambli that you were referring to. Now the people did the honorable thing. The people never choose, not the person that you suggested to the people. The people never went for that. You suggested Heron Pedro Costa. The people never went for that. Nyambli Kanga Lawrence ADD suggested Nyambli Kanga. The people never went for that. The people went for the son of the soil. The people went for the formidable guy. You know who Jeremiah Pankun is? You know what Jeremiah Pankun did for Unity Party 2017? Some of you guys dreaming. Some of you guys are dreaming. Some of you guys having short memories. You know what Jeremiah Pankun did for Unity Party in 2017? Come closer, let me inform you. Let me tell you what Jeremiah Pankun did for Unity Party 2017. Jeremiah Pankun here Prince Johnson, they almost fought, they almost won a knucklehead for their one Unity Party business. Prince Johnson and Jeremiah Pankun, they almost won a knucklehead. You know, I've seen people saying, oh, we not sacrifice. Sacrifice my fault. Sacrifice my fault. You have not sacrificed compared to what Jeremiah Pankun did. No man can be able to brag. No man can be able to brag of him being able to sacrifice. Well, they will not suffer. They will not suffer. They will not suffer. What kind of suffering that you have suffered for the United Party? Where were you 2017? Where were you 2017? When Jeremiah Pankun single-handedly took United Party in Nima? Where were you? Where were you? Oh, because you get mouth to talk. Oh, because you get sweet voice. Oh yeah, because you get sweet voice, so you get mouth to talk. What you have done for Unity Party. We understand that the man Pankun is part of discipline. He never just did it for JMB. The man did it for the party. The man Pankun did it for Unity Party. He never did it for only JMB. The man did it for Unity Party, and he took Unity Party single-handedly. The man was the Unity Party chairperson in the Makante 2017. All the way, the man and Prince Johnson almost won a knucklehead. That is the Jeremiah Pankun today that you are saying, oh, the man came from nowhere. Who told you that? Who told you that Jeremiah Pankun came from nowhere? Who told you that? Oh yeah, I understand that when you are saying that someone came from nowhere. Yeah, it is true. Because this man, Jeremiah Pankun, he was a fuel seller. Let me give you guys some common tutorial here tonight. Jeremiah Pankun was a fuel ball, a fuel seller. Make a way through the ladder. He was elected as representative. So, do you know which are the ticket that Jeremiah Pankun was elected on? The first contestant, the first time that Jeremiah Pankun contested in the market. Do you know the ticket that Jeremiah Pankun contested on? Or just to say that some of you guys having mouth to talk. Some of you guys get mouth to talk. Mr. Ure said that it left for the vice president, the former vice president, for him to be able to choose whosoever that he pleases to choose. Now the man went out, the man chose the true son of the soil. Then you mad. Do you know that Jeremiah Pankun can speak 5 different dialects? Do you know that? Do you know that Jeremiah Pankun can speak 5 different? I'm not saying 4, I'm not saying 2. Sometimes it is better for sometime for us to be able to sit down to watch the ball rolling. Then we give our analysis. Who told you that Jeremiah Pankun that came from nowhere? Oh, because Jeremiah Pankun. Oh, yeah, no, I understand it. Because Jeremiah Pankun, the CDC, the senatorial elections, the CDC pledged their support behind Jeremiah Pankun. Also, so the man should say, oh no, I don't want your support. Because you're supporting me, so I don't want your support. Right? That's what you want for Jeremiah Pankun to do. The man did not just wake up to go to CDC. The man did not fill in any form from the rooted establishment. The man did not fill in any form. It was the CDC that pledged their support behind Jeremiah Pankun during the senatorial elections. Sometimes you got to understand the dialectics. You got to understand the dialectics. So for you to come here, to come purport, to come make yourself like you don't know what was happening, you knew. Because JMB paid a courtesy visit to you, and he was able to announce to you who he will be carrying. He did not just do it in the dark. JMB, he is not that kind of man. He tell you the truth, whether you like it or not, he will tell you the truth. That was the same way that he told Nyomli. That was the same way. I'm very, very much surprised. I am surprised, but it is meant for Liberty Party. Let Liberty Party settle their differences. You just imagine, if the people were going to choose Nyomli, Costa was still going to get mad. The people were going to choose Costa, Nyomli were going to get mad. Common sense. Common sense. They stick it. The people made the best choice. Look at how that play was packed. Look at how that play was packed. On Friday, look at the momentum. People climbing all in the tree to just listen to the man. Because the Liberian people, they are tired. The Liberian people, they are tired. Now I understand that Mr. Ure is fighting for himself. Now I understand that Mr. Ure is now fighting for himself. All that jumbering that you were making on Henry Costa show, all that bimo that Mr. Ure was making on Henry Pedro Costa show, that just bluff. That just bluff. But let me tell you guys. Today, let me tell you guys what happened today. Mr. Kun met with Henry Pedro Costa and his team, including Darius DeLong, including ADD. Nyomli was the only person that was not present. Jeremiah Kankun, he called an emergency meeting today for them to be able to sort out what happens. He reached out. It was Jeremiah Kankun that reached out today. I'm not guessing to you. I am telling you that's what happened. If Heron Costa said I'm lying, if Heron Costa come on social media to come to say that I am lying, I will be able to bring the whole photograph here. Sometimes it says patient dog eat the fastest bone. Mr. Kun is a humble man. Mr. Kun is a humble man. Let me play you another clip. Then from there we'll go to our phone lines.
Right? 3 of them are talking about you, but you are live. Go ahead.
Well, I heard everything they said. I wonder why this program tonight, I am the one dominating. My name is dominating. I think for my
But are you the vice president? I don't think.
Giving them political fever. Giving the coming supporters political fever. They are worried. They are jittery. As if I am not a war criminal.
I say accused. I say accused.
You are
as I gave him chance.
You are pushing me to the wall to bad mouth Mr. Cummings, my good friend. I will not. But I will tell you, you should know your history, my friend. How the people on Nima were pushed, slaughtered, killed in cold-blooded chickens and goats. I came and I fought in defense. Everywhere I passed, I provided a safe haven. Typical example, Bushwa Island. I didn't go here on killing spree. And let me let you know, I am not afraid of war crime.
Thank you.
Bring the war crime. Stop boasting about it. Stop bragging about it. Stop threatening people about it. Let the war crime go come, and we will face it. Another thing I want to tell you, Mr. Weir is not going to get up. Look, you're not going to win Nimba. I am still very influential in Nimba. I am the political godfather of Nimba. The people of Nimba listen to me.
I agree with that.
While we were about to have our program today, Mr. Weir and his collaborators, they were sent to Nimba to build a scaffold in the middle of Kanta, trying to foment trouble. I called upon the radio and called upon all the people of Nimba to boycott those opium smokers, drug addicts, and move on to Jackie's spot and let them celebrate on the other side of Kanta. They were looking for trouble. They are looking for trouble. We don't want trouble. But if they push us to the wall to resist, to retaliate, we will beg them to say enough is enough. We don't want any trouble from CDC. Now, you, the ANC supporters, I beg you, deal with the issue. If I am a criminal and I commit a crime and you got evidence to prove, crime is not transferable. The MTR is a political party incorporated under the law of the Republic of Liberia with 46 incorporators. According to the election law, you must have 3 persons from each country to serve as a chairperson, and they are the ones who incorporated the MDR, and elected me as a standard bearer, which I took over during another election last December to Honorable Jeremiah Cole. So let's deal with the issue, my friend.
Let me ask you a question, Honorable Prince Johnson, as we deal with the issue. But I will also ask you a question quick, please. At the program today, Ben Nayira were absent. Your colleagues, Senator Yombli Kanga Lawrence, Senator Delon, Senator Steve Zago, Senator Jonathan Kape, and all those folks that consider themselves opposition, you know them. They were absent. What's your message to Ben Nayira and the rest of them?
Well, I don't know why they were absent. Bernard Ure, from my understanding, would have wanted to be a running mate to Mr. Boyka. Same thing with Nyomdi Kanga, Lawrence, and Costa himself. All of them wanted to be running mate. But you see, the man who is running JMB, or if it was anyone else, that person has a prerogative to decide on his or her own who should be the running mate. And not people to petition. There were too many people like Yombly. She had a group petitioning Mr. Boyka to be a running mate to him in America, even in Liberia. And JMB chose who he wanted to choose, bearing the same ideology, somebody that he can trust, somebody that he can work with, somebody that has the same principle. Now, let me just tell you something. Yomi Kanga Lawrence Senator is a chairperson on rule and order in the Liberian Senate. As a rule and order chairperson, she controls the discipline part of the Senate. We don't fight each other, we don't insult each other in timber. One day, the protest was absent, so the chairperson on executive, Sir Joseph, was presiding during the session on that day. And there was an issue on the floor. I don't know exactly right now what it was, but that aggravated Madam Lawrence Kanga, Jomdi Kanga Lawrence, and she took the hot tea, and wasted it on the face of Sir Joseph. Point the man, you are a rule and order person, chairperson, a senator in the Liberian Senate, wasting hot coffee water on the presiding. Too temperamental, too aggressive, negatively aggressive. Is that the kind of person you want to be vice president under Mr. Boyka? When you become president tomorrow or when you become a vice president, will you not do the same thing to your leader? So there are reasons why, and then besides, she doesn't have a party. The constituency she got over there is replete with kind of elements that are divisive. Competition is among them. If we must beat CDC led by Mr. Weir and kick the other part out of this country, you have to have a county that is more popular, that is more controlled, that the people can listen to. And that county is Nimba, the largest county to Maserado. And the leader in Nimba, they are leaders, but the people believe so much in me, they trust me, and I can tell you, with our son, Jeremiah Cole in the lead, Mr. George Weir is going to be flatly beaten. He will not get vote in that country. And now that he has been appointed or selected by Mr. Boyka, we're not going to get to work and let our people know that we should vote Boyka and Co to say no to drugs.
My last question to you. My last question, I'll bring the guys name in real quick. Thank you for calling us. James going to post this. We are receiving from Akaris Mose Gray page, his Facebook page.
No. It will interest you. You know, this. I love Prince Johnson. I love this man. Oh, whatever that you want to say, I love Prince Johnson. Madam Salif worked with Prince Johnson for her to be able to be elected. Madam Salif won all the world best, all the Nobel Peace Prize. She worked with Prince Johnson. They never carry Madam Salif to War Crime Court. 2 times, Madam Salif wanted for Prince Johnson to be able to work with her. Prince Johnson did. And Nimba County, it was delivered. 2017, Prince Johnson said that he's not supporting JMB. He supported CDC. Within a twinkling of an eye, before we could make up our mind, CDC swept Nima. Then you want for the former vice president, for him to be able to sit down to watch history to come to pass by him again. That will not happen. That will not happen. And that is the reason why, for me, I support the ticket 100%. I told you guys continuously that ticket was already made. That the ticket of Jeremiah Kung was already made. Mr. Jeremiah Kung was not even thinking about it. The ANC people I think the bar motivator. It was the first to go to Jeremiah Kung to ask him for him to be able to run to them as their VP. Mr. Kung said no. So, but all this will come to pass. All this history will be made. History will be made in our country. History will be made in our country. History will be made. Keep your call coming out on 215-266-6509. Or you can keep your call coming out on 763-587-3887. Once more, 763-587-3887. That is the truth. Liberia is not better today than yesterday. Liberia is not better today than yesterday. Keep your call coming out on 763-587-3887. Once more, keep your call coming on 763-587-3887. That is the number to call to be part of the Magnificent Abraka Talk Show. Here, we discuss the truth. Here, we discuss the truth. The ticket has already been made. God has already destined Jeremiah Pankun that this boy will be great. This is a man that speaks 5 different dialects. Jeremiah Pankun. Jeremiah Pankun, he speaks 5 different dialects. Yeah. Bassa and all the men can speak Bassa. Yeah. Yeah. So keep your call coming out on 763-587-3887. Once more, keep your call coming out on the Magnificent Abraka Talk Show. Let me this thing get an interactive discussions, or you can keep your call coming out. Let me take Pastor Moore. Pastor Moore, hold on. Now let me connect with Pastor Moore. Pastor Moore, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, I didn't know you were on, but anyway, thank you for the show tonight. And I just want to say to the Unity Party and to JNB, we want to say thank you for making the right choice, because no matter who JNB would have chosen, others would not be happy. And I think he made the right choice, because what many people really don't understand is that it does not matter how long you've been with the person. What matters is we look at maturity. One, we look at the amount of people that you can pull.
But Pastor Mo, I'm not cutting you off. Mr. Kuhn, not yet neutral. Mr. Kuhn been supporting United Party from day one.
Thank you.
Mr. Kuhn was the only person from MDR that took United Party as he was the chair for United Party in Nima.
Yeah.
That half of Mr. Kuhn went. To the extent that he and Prince Joseph almost fought a knucklehead. That is a Jeremiah Kuhn today that the people have chosen for him to be serve as vice president, presidential candidate. Then I see making more, speaking more than talking.
No. Take it easy. Let me, if you need to tell you something, these people that are talking, they are in their feelings yet. They will come to themselves.
Okay.
What many people don't understand is that Jeremiah Kuhn 2017 was JMB campaign manager
in Nima.
In Nima County. Also, Jeremiah Kuhn hailed from the Unity Party.
Oh,
going to Prince
tell them. They don't know.
And what many people don't understand, the reason why Prince Johnson funded his own party, because he and Ellie had a disagreement. But Prince Johnson also came from the Unity Party because they all was with the Liberia Action Party. Liberia Action Party emerged from the Unity Party. So many people don't understand. But I would say this to those that are feeling bad. For me, if you ask me, I wanted Young Bleed to be, but the standard bearer made the best choice. That does not mean that I don't support it. I support the ticket. And I think it is a powerful ticket because I have a lot of respect for Young Bleed, but for now, Young Bleed don't have a party. They are still in court. Yeah, they are still in court, and they are still going through the legal process.
No, they are not in court again. They are not in court. No, they are not in court again.
Okay.
The Supreme Court came out with the ruling. But anyway, let be able to take another call. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling her from? Caller, hello. What is your name and where are you calling her from?
Everybody, you're speaking to the great Kutu Akwe. What's up?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So, what happened has already happened. I think what you guys need to do is to keep being positive. Because if you claim Jeremiah Kuhn have loyalty to the Unity Party, we don't want to keep digging into it. But what I want you guys that are hosting the talk show to do, try to tune down the rhetorics and stop blowing fire or putting gas in the fire. Because you don't know, you're doing stuff different on Facebook, and in our inboxes is different. What we're getting in the inboxes, people are apologizing and trying to calm down the situation. So if y'all come on the show and try to, ping those who got issue as the wrong person,
but who get issue?
That is not fair.
Who having issue here?
Fair.
Who having issue here?
If you know the whole story surrounding, we don't want to go into it because
no. I want for you to tell me who get issue because no. I coming. Who get issue here? You listen to
the social media. There's a lot of reservation. People are having their different views.
He listen to Mr. Ure, Bernard Ure said the decision lies wholly and squarely on the former vice president.
But
for him to be able to, I coming. He said that for him to be able to choose a young person, Jeremiah Kuhn is not a young man.
That's correct. But again, don't leave this.
No. I want for you to tell me what a Jeremiah Kuhn is old man.
He's not an old man.
Okay, so they wanted for us to go behind someone who cannot deliver a portion of Maserati. That's the kind of person that they wanted for us to carry, right?
That's not the issue here.
No. But that's the issue.
But
That's the issue because
don't bring your emotion here to me.
No. I come in. You talk. So they wanted us to.
That's not the issue.
No, but what is the issue now?
That
is not the issue. That is not the issue. When I put it there, you say that is not the issue. When I put it there, you say that is not the issue. I hope you not wanna. I hope you not wanna. You know. I suspecting you.
Baku, behave. Let me talk. Give me chance to talk, man. I can't hear you. Baby, I can hear you.
No, go ahead.
I'm not hearing. Okay. So I'm telling you, you know where we come from, and you know where I stand. Everybody will have interests and sizes and other things, but we have an ultimate enemy. What I want us to do, let's try to unite the people instead of dividing the people.
But people now tell you that they were here. People now tell you that they were here. Do they tell you that they were here?
Everybody can see. Okay, everybody can see the whole social media. I can hear you, Avery. You're coming breaking.
Yeah, okay. No, you need to change the direction.
Yeah, now I can hear you now.
I am saying, do they tell you that they were here? I don't think that people was here.
Listen now, AB. I see social media. You see social media.
I don't see social media. I work.
Okay, I work. Mama, you not let me talk, Kache. Let me talk. So let me conclude quick because I know other people might want to call.
Yeah.
But
conclude.
Honestly, Abraham, let's try to speak in a more united form instead of divided mind, because maybe you might not see what I see.
No, I seen that.
There's a lot of reservation about the way things went, and we don't want to watch our dirty clothes on the media. So I respect that, and that's why you see I don't want to go into anything here. But let's try to preach more unity at this point. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. But yeah, I'm watching the show, but let's try to stick to unity instead of trying to say who's right, who's wrong. Because even that U.S. speech, or you look into it, he said, but they want to be part of the decision making, and that did not happen. That got to some of them. And from the beginning, they used to be consulted, but in the end, nobody was consulted. Even invitation wasn't given to some people. Those were all wrong, and you can't blame JMB. Some of the people are handling the issue around JMB. They messed up. Now JMB needs in the whole thing. They want to drag the old man into the whole thing yet. I don't know whether he's approved of some of the things they did. Some people were being invited.
And you saw the crowd. The crowd and I went in and I invite our crowd now.
No, but there are people who work to make those crowds show up today. We gotta respect them.
The whole Bonkante crowd, the whole Bonkante legislature, they were present.
No, but there are people who have worked tirelessly to make sure those crowds are hearing the messages.
Okay.
So those people need an invitation, and let's just stick to the positive messages at this point, because it might escalate more. It will keep trying to prove who's right, who's wrong.
But not escalating more because Aaron Costa.
Right now we're talking about reconciliation. I don't want to critique Jeremiah at this point.
I beg
you. Understand? But if you want to critique Jeremiah, okay. Let me ask you one question.
Ask me.
Who the CDC supported against Ile Gongo were in Nima County in the last senatorial election?
It was Jeremiah Kwankwan.
So how can you tell us that this guy got more loyalty to the Unity Party?
Okay, very simple.
And who is the chair on Ways and Means? They call the co-chair on Ways and Means.
Jeremiah Kwankwan.
Okay, and then how will we look at the budgets that are passing? No, let me maybe take different color. Let me leave the show.
Okay. But all that thing that you're not talking nothing good. You're not talking nothing good. Nothing good here you're talking. Keep your call coming out on. We here tonight. For me, I support this ticket 100%. 100%, I support the ticket. The ticket is a formidable ticket. The ticket is the choice of the Liberian people. This ticket, This ticket will get just running away. One plan, that one will get just running away. One plan, that one will get just running away. Carter, what is your name and where are you calling on from?
Thank you, Eddie. My name is Daniel, and I call from Minneapolis.
You're coming in very low.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Yes, now?
Yeah, you must move better.
Okay, my name is Daniel, and I call from Minneapolis.
Daniel, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just been listening to you in the call going back and forth. I just want you to be a little bit patient, since you are the moderator.
I'm the
on
host.
program.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother, let's just be very moderate and understanding. I've been in politics for so long. I was the youth coordinator of Unity Party, Lower Magibi, for 8 years before I came to America. So we grew up with Unity Party. Amos Webb, who is the Secretary General today, he was the the national youth chairman for us. We elected Raymond Pay and all of that. So we've been in this politics for so long. This is the best ticket the old man put together. This ticket, the CDC is never about this ticket. They are scared so badly about this ticket. Elections is number. When you go to election, every vote that get cast into that ballot box, when it's time to come to ballot box, the ballot papers, one by one, they don't take any ballot paper you see on a PhD or BSc or doctorate degree, somebody who killed, somebody who blood on their hand that they want to vote here. You don't see that. The PhD who catch their ballot paper, the killer who catch their ballot paper, they're going to be counted one ballot paper. So election is number. The hypocrisy in this whole thing that I don't understand, especially.
Tell me about it tonight.
The hypocrisy in this whole thing that I don't understand, that I can just wrap my head around, especially from the ANC people.
I'm telling you.
From the ANC people, I have to say Joseph Boakai is George Weah that they are fighting.
Oh, we lost him. Oh, we lost him. So bad for us. Keep your call coming out on. Okay. Hello?
Yeah, AB, sorry, I went off. I don't know why.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
He listened to Sekou Kane and the one they call Moses. They've been discussing JMB for over 2 years now. It's not getting results.
It didn't make it unpopular.
He's just making it unpopular. And Cummings, who is spending all this money, who is this so-called multi-millionaire, his number keep dropping. You can't even hear about him any longer.
Hey, yeah.
The CDC is so afraid of this ticket. They are so scared. They don't even know what to do. They are having consultations over this ticket. What we need to do right now.
Okoro, I'm coming to you. Just hold on, I'm coming to you.
To beat CDC in a way that the international observers that will be coming from across the world, because few months from now, the entire world is going to descend on Liberia about this election. So we have to do everything. We who are in the JMB camp to beat CDC in a way that they cannot even dream about talking about cheating. How can we do that? The way we do that is that we need every vote. Henry Costa is a powerhouse. When you talk about propaganda, no one can stand Henry Costa, like him or not. We need him on board. Darius DeLong Some of us who are close to him, we are talking to him. I wanted Yombly. I was sad. But there was a problem that Yombly could not be picked. The reason why JMB delayed the speaking of his vice running mate was because of Yombly. For over 2 years. JMB has thought that this last Supreme Court final hearing was going to go in favor of Yombly. He definitely wanted Yombly. Yombly was the first priority on his list. But when it did not go the way Yombly way, then lawyers have to advise that we got to be careful. The trap CDC was setting was for JMB to pick Yombly. And they will wait for the ballot paper to be printed. Yombly is on the ballot with JMB, and then they're ready to go to court. Musa Benete was just set. You already know our court is ratting in the pocket of CDC. Just how the 10, just how you saw the 10, the Brandon Samogan case upside down. Just how you see the 10 Dora Musu's daughter killing her daughter upside down.
Yeah, hold on.
They were going to be equal, turning it around until election come. That was their plan. So as you host this show, all the other talk show hosts who are in the interest of JMB and to rescue our country, let us preach the message of peace.
Okay.
Let us not lash against Hiram Costa. Let us not talk against Darius DeLong. Let us not talk against Yombly. Let us not talk against Ben Nayuri. We want all the forces to come together in the next coming week when these doors settle and JMB is about to take Jeremiah Green to Nima County. That is where CDC is going to break down because it's not going to be easy.
Thank you.
Thank you, AB.
Thank you. Cora, what is her name and where are you calling her from?
AB, this is Paul Jabo. I call from Rhode Island. How are you today?
I'm doing good. And you?
Fine, thank you, AB. So, AB, I like the conversation, and let me go strictly to the point. Sorry if you hear some noise in the background. My son is playing with me, so that's why. Basically, AB, you know.
Yeah. Cora, hold on. Paul, go ahead.
Okay, so the hypocrisy is too high.
No.
You know the ANC people, they are so amazing. They are amazing kind of people. And you can see a lot of two faces in them. Now, this Jeremiah Kun, they try to castigate. Isn't that the same Jeremiah Kun Mr. Cummings has been lobbying with through Prince Johnson that he wanted him to be a running mate to him?
And get Prince Johnson 50,000.
Exactly. So what now are they jittering? You know, my only disappointment is that the messages they have been preaching over the period has just clearly shown to us that they have been faking and they have not been in the interest of Liberians. They have been in their own interest. This man that you glorified, you were going Nicodemously to his political godfather that he should come on board with you, is the man that you're castigating today. Now, the gentleman I just left before this guy that came, you can see the hurt in his voice. You can feel it, that they are hurt because Jeremiah is being picked. And they all go around, oh, that's a bad pick, that's a bad ticket. If the ticket is bad, produce your own ticket. And we are waiting for next month. Tomorrow we will be into next month. Let ANC produce that ticket and let's go to the battlefield. And the issue of Mr. Ure, I like the way you put it. You see, Evie, when I give my support to a person and trust you and admire you, it is because of what I see in you and the character you demonstrated. But if you come to show otherwise, it kills my feelings and spirit for you. Now, they all have been in the struggle with JMB. Now, You say you wanted a young force to go as running mate.
To
That was
JMB.
the bottom line. Yes. Jeremiah is a young, promising man. So why are you all mad?
Mm.
And to be honest, you know, Costa, I'm a boy. But to be honest with you, I do not support the Costa ticket for. I do not support the Costa ticket for vice president. No, and this is why. Eloquent, he's fit. Academic, he's fit. But there's one thing that Costa needs to work on: his emotion.
Man, talking.
If you can criticize people, and if they criticize you, you mad. You come out to say things. Men can talk. Oh, men can talk. Those things are immature characteristics. And there where I feel that he's not yet ready to handle. You know, being a vice president is like you are prepared to be a president of a state. Anything happens, you are the next person in line to be a president of the nation.
Okay.
So you must exhibit all level of maturity.
Okay. Loudly
So
here.
yeah, let me just conclude on this note. ANC, you start fighting Omen Boaka.
Okay.
You're lucky, you're not lucky. That's the ticket the Liberian people want. Let
Thank
us
you.
all rally around him so that we can have victory and move and remove the autocratic government in
Thank you.
Georgia.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cora, I'm coming to you. Just hold on. Just hold on, Cora. I'm coming to you. Cora, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, are you talking to me now?
Yes.
Yeah, good afternoon. Let me say good evening. I'm John Gillard. I do join you from St. Louis, Missouri,
Go ahead,
USA.
John.
All right. Thank you for the opportunity. Uh, it is an issue that I'm really disappointed in most of our political actors. If you really speaking, if we follow Henry Costa talk show few months back, like 1 month ago, he was on a show saying, I don't even care a JMVP, whosoever I'm going to support that person, whoever he pick. He even went and blasted our Yombi Kanka indirectly. That
That's
Yombi
your
was campaigning
for vice
for
president.
vice president position. They say Henry Costa. Now JMV has picked his running mate. They are all quiet. There's nothing going on. His supporter then I see Martina Konake, the one that was saying Martina Konake, Costa Doro, soon to be called Senator Doro. Why you guys are fighting for the vice presidency position? Are you guys afraid of Sir Joseph? So the problem is that one of my disappointment go to AP Tarantino. One place she had to fry in this is oil. You do not have any connection with the vice presidency position. JNPP, whosoever is supposed to go there. But the gentleman, since we gave him the job, he's been acting so much too much for himself. Our main option, everybody think was is JNPP, whosoever we will support that person.
Thank you.
But all of a sudden, when the women pick, they stay away.
Thank
They
you.
are killing their political career.
They are killing it. They
They
are
are
killing
killing
it.
their political career. They don't even know. Most of Henry Costa, he's a young man. He joined those people doing all those stuff. Those people you join them, they get a 9 years to go. For you, the vice president position is a ceremonial position, but you are dumb. You just dumb, absolutely dumb. Look at the VP set up. The people isolated the woman is even exist, nobody knows. But the CDC
Thank you.
government, the key position, JD, the Mr. Henry Costa, you are the old man's son. You call the old man your father. There's a position that is very close to the old man, like the Ministry of Presidential Affairs, that Nathaniel Magiwo, you can handle that position. Whosoever want to see the old man will pass through you. You will be the boss. You will be. Look at Nathaniel Magiwo. Look at Samuel Twe. Those
Thank
guys
you.
are surrounded by the president.
Thank
What
you.
else do you want? But their focus is, let me get there when the old man dies so I can become president. And
Okay.
wow, that's the whole aim. That's their whole aim. Let the old man die so we can become president. All right, thank you, David. Thank you.
Thank you. Kora, what is the name and where are you calling out from? Kora, what is the name and where are you calling out from? Kora, what is the name and where are you calling out from? Kora, are you there? Okay. You know, for me, it just reached the point. Kora, what is the name and where are you calling out from?
Sorry, Abby, I muted myself when you put me on hold. Yes, I know this is Mama Music. I'm calling from Indianapolis.
Mama, go ahead.
Yeah. And Abby, I have only questions for you. I want to know Henry Costa now running to be end of representative. Okay, senator. Because Henry Costa, Dara Dillon, Senator Young Blikanga, everyone for me say I was actually, wanted for Young to go. But then everyone else say we are fighting this thing. Oh, it's not for our own safety, it's for the country. Everybody know kind of problem why Young facing with their party chairman, which is Mr. Ability. Then today, Young forget all this thing. So, for me, I'm totally confused. I don't know if we inside for our own selfish game or we inside for the country game. So, I want you to answer my own question for Henry Costa now running to become a senator now, so we can know.
Look, Aaron Costa is not running to become senator nowhere.
You see the free pass for Sir Joseph again, no. And Aaron Costa say he can become any he cannot become any what he appointed in God,
that one I done motor. That one I done motor, man.
Because he will not be able to go talk for the people. But then Nana and Henry Costa can follow play whatever President Benye. I don't even know any papa even promise any one of them. So I want you to answer that question. Any papa promise them.
The penal promise nobody, and that's the reason why the choose Jeremiah Kwankum, because the penal promise nobody. And you heard it from Mr. Bernard Ure, the clip that I just played. You heard from him. Mr. Bernard Ure said the former vice president they released a last week in preview for him to be able to choose anyone. So when he choose anyone, he should just choose a young man. So I'm asking now if Jeremiah Kwan is not a young man. Thank you anyway.
No, he's a young man and he's a vibrant man and I love it and I the best ticket the papa pick and today I'm coming close on this. Bernard Ure, Senator Dillon, Senator Young, every one of them took an advantage on the papa. They say, oh, the papa quiet. Papa can be sleeping. They just hear the be rapping the papa on their own service. But they were surprised the papa gave them back it. Because it just tell me, mama, they were not in this thing for no country love. They were inside for their own self gain. Okay. And lastly, sedition, Wukumi, we don't even care about their feeling. They like it, they will criticize our ticket, we will back it or anything in our dream and our body. So let it go to hell. They will be there. That's my end and have a blessed night. Bye.
Thank you. You know, for me, I sit down and I think the chief Zo and Zuluas, they call the papa in Bon County. The three county Zo, I'm not talking about the cheap papa now. The Zos and Zoda, the Zo from Bon, Nimba, Lofa, they met in Bon County. They had a tete-a-tete, a one-on-one discussion with the papa. The Zos, the Boyos, They had one-on-one discussion with the woman. They said, we are sending you. When you finish, come back, you report to us. So is that a man that you want to take for granted? Is that a man that you want to take for cheap? You know, Senator Nyomli, I'm really sorry for her. I'm really sorry for her. I'm really sorry for Senator Nyomli. I'm really sorry. All this long, she and Musa Hassan Belete could solve their problems. All this long. If they have solved this problem, while we are talking today, we're not going to be talking it. While we are talking today, we were never going to be talking it. The Pape delayed his campaign. He delayed choosing his vice presidential candidate. Just for Nyomli to be able to go to the Supreme Court. The people were delaying, thinking that the Supreme Court will pass their verdict in the favor of the female senator. But the Supreme Court went the other way. The Supreme Court went on the decision of Musa Hassan Belete. And Musa Belete said that the Pape, anytime, if the Pape choose Nyomli, he will sue the Pape. He will sue the Pape. Keep your call coming out on 763 587 3887. Once more, 215-266-6509. Or you can keep your call coming out on 763 587 3887. Yeah. Kora, what is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Nopoluwo. I call from Newark, New Jersey.
Why?
Yeah, this thing is just kind of confusing because I don't know why our people are behaving like this.
I'm telling you.
Like the Liberian people have gone through a lot with this current government. For Christ's sake.
No, you can see from the turnout. You can see from the turnout that the people are tired.
I don't know whether they are considering the impact this thing they are doing is having on the Liberian people. You can place the people in a position of nowhere. They don't know who you are. They don't know what your thoughts are. People are creating story in their interest. But they giving other people that are against the opposition to come and stay on Facebook, on the social media, and confusing our people the most. Let these people be frank and tell the public that the problem that came that caused Joseph Boakai to choose Kun was not his fault. Joseph Boakai needed Nyomli. Some of us not there, but we know that Joseph Boakai actually wanted to take Nyomli. Joseph Boakai went through a lot according to in-house information. Let us just accept the fact that it couldn't happen. We can't keep waiting. Time is running out.
I'm telling you.
Time is running out. We can't keep waiting for this one case.
No, but the case finished.
And we all agree that no matter who he picked, they all agree that they all agree that they were going to support. I'm not talking about Costa. Because Costa, as far as I'm concerned, I've already told my people in Liberia, in Monserrado County, to vote for Costa as senator. And he came live and said his name may have come to be appointed as senator, but he don't want it. He wants to run as secretary, as senator. I mean, to be chosen as VP. It was done by Benayure. If they pick him, it's fine with him. If they don't pick him, he don't care because he wants to be a senator. But Nyomli should understand. With me, every time they were doing this Facebook how they call it, election polling and this and that. I was always there for Nyomli. But we cannot blame Joseph Boakai. Time is running out. We cannot blame him. My only advice is this. It shouldn't be a time where we'll be judging them, we'll be doing this, because right now we're talking about reconciliation. We still need everybody back on board. They went through a lot with Joseph Boakai too. So picking Kun, even though Kun rain campaign for Joseph Boakai, Kun they all everybody got their own fault when it comes to what other people they leaving from one party going to another party, people doing undercover thing. We're not talking about everything right now. But we're talking about reconciliation, because Kun alone cannot make Joseph Boakai to win. And those, we should also remember that there are supporters of those people that are vexed right now, that are hurt right now, that stay on board with Joseph Boakai. So what we will say, if we preach reconciliation, those people will remain on board. But if we try to say that we're mocking those people that are hurt right now, there are people may follow them. Kun alone cannot make Boakai to win. We all have to collectively make Boakai to win. So we're preaching reconciliation. We're not telling them that what
that is the reason why Mr. Kun were able to have a meeting with the customer today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because I was running as senator, that's it. So all we need to do is reconciliation. We shouldn't give the other people a chance to come and manipulate this whole thing, man. People, we all trust Joseph Boakai that he can do these things by the grace of God. Let us put our hands around this papi. He's already owing our hands. Let us put our hands around him. We shouldn't confuse our public and confuse this man. I'm begging them. I tell God to beg them.
Thank you. You know, for me, I am very much happy, and that's it, and that's how we'll do it tonight, and that's it. And let me tell all of our audience, thank you very much for tuning in to the Magnificent Abraka Talk Show. I am Unzay Abraham. I am the son of the lion, fearless. I don't fear nothing but to do wrong. So long God is on my side, I don't fear nothing. God's willing, we'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.
That remains alive. My people, how long will we allow power to devour us? As long step away.
And this one is going to my friend and brother Leota. Thank you for tuning in. This one is going to all of our followers. This one is going to all of our followers. Thank you for tuning in this evening and to the Magnificent Abraka Talk Show. We'll be here tomorrow. God's willing, we'll be here. Bye-bye for now.
Now, I just wait as a way.